Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick, and I'm a top author on TradingView with over 190k reputation points. In this video, I will be taking a pair, breaking it down both from an order flow and technical perspective. And by the end of the video, by using the combination of these two different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for the next potential move. And in doing this analysis, I will provide as much free education as possible. So I really suggest that you stick to the video to the end. So without further ado, let's go straight to the charts. In today's video, I want to speak about EURNZD because at the moment we do have quite interesting price action and structure. Starting here on the monthly, in fact, what we can see is that the market has just created this W formation. Now, in general, after the creation of a W, what you would expect is for the market to create a rejection to the downside, to go and complete the pattern at the previous monthly resistance turn support. So from a monthly perspective, we could expect the market to start to lose its bullish momentum and start a correction for a retest of this previous resistance turn support before then seeing more bullish price action to develop. So at least in the short term, we do expect bearish price action. Dropping down on the weekly, what do we see? Now, from a weekly perspective, we have seen a massive move to the upside without any sign of a correction. In fact, we are now starting to see some signs that the market is finding an exhaustion point around this area, not finding enough buyers to continue to push it higher. And in fact, at the moment, it would appear like the market is trying to create this double top. We had the move to the upside, rejection, retest. Currently, we are experiencing another rejection from this area. Now, we still don't know if the market will actually print this double top because we would need to see a break below the neckline. However, it does appear, at least at the moment, that the market is struggling to break above this resistance. Now, dropping down on the daily time frame, what do we see? Now, from a daily perspective, we are starting to see this horizontal distribution phase starting to play out with the market printing this range. Now, I made a full video on accumulation and distributions. You can find it in the tutorial section directly from my channel. I do suggest that you go and check it out. Now, in a situation like this, where we're starting to see this horizontal range, what we need is a break of structure. Now, the nearest structure here on the daily time frame would be this low. This is the previous daily support, which until the market will remain above it, will continue to act as support. However, if and only if the market manages to break below it and close below it from a daily closing perspective, after the break on the retest, this previous support would be acting as resistance. And at that point, since on the monthly, we already know that the market seems overextended to the upside and we have that W formation, at that point, there will be good probability for a potential rejection lower. Now, if we go and see what we have when it comes to the commitment of traders, so the COT data, which is what the non-commercials, so the biggest speculators in the market are doing, and we check the data for the euro, we can see how with the last reports, net positions on the euro have been decreasing. We went from 43k to 37k net positions with 2.9k shorts added to the last report and 3.2k longs getting closed. So the euro has been getting weaker. And if we go and see what we have on the NZD, we can see how also the NZD has been getting weaker, going from minus 13k to minus 19k net positions. So at least we need to see the NZD starting once again to increase its strength, because at the moment, we're seeing once again net positions decreased. One thing to keep in mind though is that we do see that longs actually got added. We went from 11.6k to 11.8k if we look at what has been happening in the last reports. So this net positions getting decreased mostly is coming from shorts added. So at least in the short term, there would be some possibility for some NZD strength, but that will only come if we successfully see a break below the support, because until the market will remain above this support, it can easily continue higher. But if we actually get the break below the support, at that point, we should see on the retest from an institutional perspective, more longs added on the NZD shorts added on the euro, and at that point from here we would have good probability for a rejection lower. So if the market actually does create this move, how we could be approaching this potential rejection lower? Now, as usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily combined with the COT data, those are the best time frames from a directional perspective. However, when it comes to confirmations and entries, the best time frames are the intraday time frames, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what we could be doing is monitoring price action from an intraday perspective, waiting for the market to shift from an intraday bullish market as we would have to an intraday bearish market. And if the market would shift from an intraday bullish to bearish market and provide to us one of our valid entries, at that point we could be looking for a potential rejection to the downside for the market to complete that monthly W formation that we have identified at the beginning of the video. Now, if you don't know what I'm speaking about when I say valid entries and this kind of things, that is all part of the mentorship program, which you can find at transparentfxtrading.com. Here you have the possibility to gain access to my entire course with all the rules of the strategies. You also have the possibility to gain access to one-on-one private mentoring, the VIP market breakdowns with the Telegram signals, the COT data software, which is the one that we used in this analysis, the trading station software, which puts together everything that you need as a trader all in one interface. And if you scroll lower, you will see that at the moment I'm running a special promotion in which you can join with a big upfront discount, and also, since I have partnered with the forex broker Blueberry Markets, if you open an account with them from the student dashboard, you can get a full refund credited back into your trading account. And if you scroll lower, you will see that at the moment there is still time to join the offer before the timer goes to 0. However, keep in mind that spots are limited, so if the spots get filled before the timer goes to 0, the offer will end anyway. So I really suggest that you take advantage and join directly from here and gain automatically access with the email and password that you will create during the checkout. So definitely looking forward to have you on board. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you smash that like button and comment below. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you, and I will see you in my next video.